All right, hello everyone. Kevin here with Twin Cities Golf. One of the most popular booths at the PGA show are tees. So we thought we would recruit Scott Peterson, our local media specialist. And Scott, what did you find at the golf show? What was some of the verbiage that you heard that you think would help golfers listening in about the tee selection?
Tee technology seems to be the last frontier of innovation here. And there are many claims here of additional yardage, less friction. That's the big one here. So we have different versions of tees here now that have different features that promise up to, I think, 11 additional yards was the biggest claim I heard, but a lot of 4 to 7 yards longer just with tee technology here.
All right, well, let's look down at the list here. So we are calling this our 10 tee challenge. Approximately how many tees did you leave the PGA show with after walking around for about 8 hours?
I think I garnered about 120 tees.
Tee samples, okay.
Yes.
All right, and great stories. All right, so let's do a up close here. We'll go down the line here. First one, your more traditional tee, the Ghost Golf tee, but probably the coolest logo on a tee that we found. All right, now here's what Scott was referencing. We found a tee that actually gets you 11% less spin, 7.2 more yards. And Scott, explain what was the rationale behind
So the concavity of a normal tee is a little deeper. The ball settles in there and kind of really fits into that shape there. This one's a little flatter here, so you have a little less surface area actually touching it. And it's still actually remarkably stable. The ball doesn't just fall off of it like a flat top.
All right, show us the name of that tee. That's quite the innovation.
Pure Shot golf tee.
All right, so Pure Shot. Why don't we start off with the traditional tee, just so you have a baseline. After we do that, then we will move on and we'll describe each of these tees. Each of them have their own story, and most of them have been financed with the inventor's life savings. So let's find out first what happens when you tee off with the traditional tee. We call it the best looking tee in golf. Technology dates back to about 1872, but it looks better. All right, let's see how Scotty does. Very nice. All right, first impressions?
Solid, nothing spectacular. It felt like a regular tee.
Durability?
It's intact.
Nice. Okay, all right, now on to the Pure Shot tee. All right, this one promises 7.2 more yards, 11% less spin. Let's see what happens. All right, ball number 2 of our 10 tee shot challenge. All right, we're down here in Orlando at the Disney course. It's warming up to a balmy 52 degrees. What happens with the Pure Shot tee. Oh, that one pierced through the wind.
At least 7 yards longer.
At least? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's put that one aside. Okay, next tee, give us a little story about this one.
Now this was invented by a dentist. He was inspired by the molars of your back teeth. Initially it was the premolar he was looking at, but settled in on the 4 points of a molar here. Found it to be a little more stable.
All right.
Give that a whirl.
Let's see. The durability looks good on the top too, a little bit thicker. Oh, that one. I think that one pushed off the canine a little bit over there to the right. That one ended up in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we lost it and the ball. We lost the tee and the ball, so maybe if we were scratching the did. Okay, next one. Fascinating story here, folks.
Slip tee, handmade in Japan. And a couple of different features on this one here.
All right, talk us through this one here.
So notably on the top here, you have the anti-slip silicone. I'm not sure what type of,
It's patent pending.
Yeah, it's a proprietary formula here that doesn't really grab onto that ball. We have a little barb here on the bottom that keeps your ball, your tee from flying off. When you have a premium tee like this, you don't want to lose it. And then you have two options here. You can set that thing up skinny way or the slip tee flatter way here with the launch arrows.
Yeah, and show them the trajectory technology that goes into this. So if you slant it, notice the gradual progression of the angle as it approaches the head of the tee. They said that improves club head speed about 1.2 miles an hour. Okay, all right, the slip tee, everybody. First time ever seen here at the 2025 PGA show. We played with them yesterday. Even in windy conditions, we felt like they performed very well. All right, the slip tee, everybody. Let's see. With silicone sealed tip.
Oh, magnificent.
Mm.
The barb technology did not quite hold into this with this sandier substrate, but I imagine regular soil, it's going to hold a little better. I'm going to go fetch that one.
All right, that one's worth it. This one's worth keeping. Made in Japan. It will last at least 42 rounds. Oh, look at the distance on that. That tee flew at least 10 yards.
Now we do have a little problem here.
Uh-oh.
The barbs gave way here, and as you can see, I lost the bottom half of my tee here.
Perhaps due to excessive swing speed.
So we'll have to contact Japan and see what their manufacturer can do about maybe strengthening that polymer there.
Okay. Well, that is okay. Now on to the next one.
Now this one was invented by a plumber. You can see the plunger technology here.
Okay.
Proprietary material also that compresses a little bit, a little easier on those new carbon faces.
That's the iMarky tee?
The iMarky.
That's the C-Marky tee. Okay.
Okay.
And two different versions I see there. What's the difference, Scotty?
This one here has the...
Oh, that's predictable height technology.
Yes, predictable height technology.
Okay. Why don't you set your driver up right behind that? Let's just see if I've heard they say you should tee your ball up so it's halfway up the face of your driver. Let's see if the SMyMarky predictable height technology, it delivers.
Oh, it's spot on.
All right. Okay, so let's see. We've got the TaylorMade Stell, 10.5 degree. Let's see what happens with the SMyMarky plumber tee. Ooh.
Oh, magnificent.
Wow. Yeah, distance traveled from the tee box. How would you place that one? Gotta rank them.
About 4 yards.
Okay.
That's very acceptable for retrieval. I did not get tired picking that up at all. I really flushed that one down the middle.
Yeah, I'd say highly rated. Okay. All right, next, this odd looking thing. Give us the background here. What was the story?
This is inspired by a Hawaiian surfer, Ohuli Mahanahaki, and this is the shark tooth. And we've got a lot of features here where the ball has very few surface contact points, so this thing is remarkably fast. And incidentally, this is also, they make this in the most expensive tee version, where you can get one completely encrusted in diamonds. You can get it in rose gold, and pewter too, I believe.
I like it. All right,
Great features.
Tee it up. We've got to zoom in on this because most people won't believe that a tee can give you at least 11 extra yards, but apparently due to Hawaiian folklore, it's true.
Now this one you have to rock it back a little bit to get that into the point, otherwise she falls forward.
All right. Well, let's see if the product delivers. Oh, I believe it over-exaggerated the hook spin. All right, instant feedback. What are you thinking?
That one took a bite out of me. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to work on that.
All right, maybe next time.
All right.
All right. All right, next one. What do we got here? Oh, this one. Here we go. Just hot off the market. Survivor tees. This is professional spin. And if you look here, it also features the predictable height technology, PHT, new at the golf show this year. Tell us about the materials.
Well, this one here, they say this one features the longest rollout. So I'm not sure how you hit it off the tee, but this one, when it lands, it will roll out longer than a regular tee.
Now I'm noticing in between the three prongs, which is not a new invention, but in between the three prongs, if you look top down, what do you see?
It appears to be a small nipple.
Maybe that's what gets you the extra distance and spin.
That's probably the rollout. This is an engineered polymer that we're made out of here.
Okay. Country of origin?
Unknown.
Okay. All right. All right, the Survivor tee. Ooh.
Look at that.
Maybe there's something to the advanced nipple technology.
Look, did you see the rollout? At least 3 more
It
yards.
went so far, I lost it.
Yeah.
I think this range is only like 400 yards, so okay. All right, on to the next one. What do we got?
Next we have the one we're all familiar with, the Martini.
Okay, one of our staff favorites, of course.
This is one of their new colors that they're offering. It's a green that it blends very well in with the grass around you.
Okay.
And your technology there to keep the variable height the same.
All right. Also with predictable height technology.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. I believe they were the pioneers of PHT. Legend has it with the TCG staff that one martini tee can last up to 2 seasons of play.
Now right now, looking down at this one, I don't even see that tee. It's almost invisible. The green is blending in. It's almost like I'm hitting a ball that is levitating off the ground. And that one's levitating towards the woods.
But it remained in the ground. The weight, maybe the density, the pure dense and weight of the tee protects you from wasting excessive energy retrieving your tee.
Cheers.
Love it. Okay, and then here we have this one, the three cup martini tee knockoff.
The triple shot, as we like to call it.
The triple shot. We're not going to test that one because that one's just a duplicate. And on to the most famous extra yard tee in the game, the brush tee. All right, so we'll wrap up our 10 tee challenge and we'll get final thoughts from our local influencer, Scott Peterson.
Now this one you're not going to want to put in the ground when it's firm because those brushes want to just compress down to nothing.
All right,
When
visuals.
you get a toothbrush and after it's 3 months old, they just kind of lose their spring. That's what that felt like.
I don't use that foam caddy out here just because my golf.
Oh, he finishes with a pure strike. And, like the martini tee, remains in place.
Frictionless contact. Very impressive.
All right, you've walked around the show, you've collected over 100 tees, you've done the 10 tee shot challenge. I want you to pick up the 2 that you would recommend to our listening audience. Give us your final thoughts.
Aside from the durability challenge, I really do like the made in Japanese slip tee. The silicone ring here on the top really reduces the friction, and it's quite pleasing to rub your finger or body parts on. And next up, I also do like the Survivor tee. I felt like the ball really came off that, and you know, who doesn't like a little extra roll?
Well, an industry-leading nipple technology. Let's get a close-up of that because that's not something you see every day on the tee. It's hard to even focus on this. Maybe it's got a trademark protection. All right, show us a close-up of the bag. All right, so if we narrowed it down to 2, we got the Survivor tee and the slip tee. Thank you, Scotty. We'll tune in later.